Coming up today on Ready, Set, Renovate, we meet a fearless woman setting out on the adventure of a lifetime.
You don't know how to drive the boat?
I know nothing.
But she'll learn that and much more while giving this 30-year-old houseboat a makeover as unique as she is.
But this is going to be formal.
You have to take your shoes off before you come walk up here.
Yes. Yes, you do.
She'll survive a near catastrophe.
It definitely could have sunk if we hadn't started pumping when we did.
And get her cost of living on the right course.
At the top, 600 or under.
A month?
A month.
You live on $600 or
well,
less a month.
actually, last month it was 402.
It wasn't the warm sunshine or promise of lazy days on the water that initially drew Brenda Turner Ingram to Florida. It was her favorite people.
You've been landlocked for a lot of your life. You lived up in Indiana, right?
Yes, loved it. Indianapolis, yeah.
So what brought you down here?
My kids and my grandkids said they were never coming to Indiana again. I'm like, okay, well, you're having babies, so if I want to be a part of their life, I have to come down here. So it's been about 3 years, a little over 3 years, yeah.
Just before the big move, Brenda emerged from a long journey that was plagued by hardships. First a divorce, then 2 terrifying battles with breast cancer.
So I went through 7 surgeries in 6 years, and it was very, very hard to go through.
With the tough times behind her, she's ready to start anew.
I'll be 67 in November, have tons of energy, as you can tell. Type A personality, either you love it or you hate it. I want to just live my life to the fullest. I'm doing good.
Yeah, you seem healed to me, Brenda.
I am very healed.
In addition to spending time with her grandkids, Brenda is planning an active retirement. When she was offered a freelance job on a television show, she took it and loved it so much, she's now pursuing a part-time career in both movies and music.
So you're a singer and songwriter and a movie star.
No, not movie star.
And now, to add to the list of interesting things, you are a houseboat owner. How did this all come about?
Well, I've been talking about this for years. My daughters think I'm crazy, but it just so happened I decided to get out of debt, sold my condo in Daytona, and sold it furnished.
Without a mortgage, Brenda is debt-free for the first time in many years, and she wants to stay that way. With the proceeds from her condo, she paid $18,000 for the houseboat and will spend about $20,000 in repairs and upgrades.
We're going to renovate it right here because a lot of marinas won't let you renovate there, so this one will, which is great.
I see that the name of the boat is Compromise, and I gotta tell you, that just doesn't seem to fit you.
No, it definitely does not. When I saw that name, I was like, no way, I don't compromise on anything.
Brenda is still working on a new name for her boat, but she knows it will be a reflection of this next chapter of life.
The 2 things I love about a boat is at nighttime, this, and in the daytime, this.
You love to fish.
I love to fish.
So that's kind of what you're envisioning, being lulled to sleep at night by the waves and fishing by day.
And fishing by day. I really just wanted something that I could have, people on because I love to entertain. And this will eventually sleep 6 people. So, yeah, and so my family can come too, and we can go cruising down the river, except I gotta learn all that.
You don't know how to drive the boat?
I know nothing.
With a couple of months before she starts living on the boat full-time, she'll work on her driving skills and learn all about her new home.
Have you met your neighbors yet?
Oh, yeah, I've met everybody. This is going to be my formal living room, and this is the chair I told you about.
Yes, I love it.
Teal.
Great color.
So see, and I can just sit here and maneuver. And
as soon as you learn how to drive the boat,
as soon as I
right?
learn how. Couch is going to be here in L shape. We're going to take this and get rid of this, and of course, all of this is going, and all of this is going. And all of this is going, and all of this is going.
Pretty much gutting this boat.
We're gutting this whole thing.
The main living area will feature built-in couches on either side with storage underneath. The wood paneling will get a fresh coat of white paint. In the kitchen, it's all new custom cabinets with just the essential appliances.
We're going to have a full-size refrigerator here,
Okay.
And no oven because I don't bake.
You don't cook? So let's go through the formal living room and down to where you're going to sleep. I want to see that.
It's very tight.
The sleeping quarters currently house a twin bed on each side, but the new layout will consist of one large platform.
That's where I'm going to put my pillow top mattress because I love that. I love that mattress. So we're going to do that.
It's a queen size mattress.
It's a queen size mattress, and then we're going to take everything on the other side down, and we're going to put the hot water heater. I'm going to have a washer dryer combo, and then like a little office there because I do tons of stuff on a computer.
And with storage at a premium on this 38-foot boat, Brenda is very excited about the space off of her master bedroom.
It'll be a step-in closet. It won't be a walk-in closet, but it'll work.
Brenda has hired carpenter Lucas Kriggan to build all the cabinetry and storage, as well as to replace the flooring. But first, he'll get rid of the furniture and old cabinetry.
All right.
After taking the old couches out of the main living space, Lucas removes the wrought iron railing that will lead into the formal area. Next, Lucas and his helper Daniel tackle the upper cabinets. They disconnect the drain lines and toss the leftover water overboard. Finally, the sink and countertop come out in one easy piece, and the wide open space is ready for its makeover. Coming up next on Ready, Set, Renovate.
And it's kind of a radical design that she has for her cabinets.
Radical design. Somehow that kind of fits Brenda.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Are your electric bills too high? Do your old windows make your house feel unsafe? Impact Windows and Doors can help secure your home and save you money. Call the trusted experts at Florida Home Improvement Associates and schedule your free in-home estimate. Take advantage of 0 down, 100% financing, and payments as low as $189 per month. Learn why over 40,000 families have trusted their homes to Florida Home Improvement Associates. Call to schedule your free in-home estimate today.
We're here with Tat Granata from Florida Home Improvement Associates again today, and you guys have a big install here.
Yeah, we do. We just started the window installation today, so it's going pretty well so far.
This is a very cute neighborhood, well established, built in the late 60s, but it has grown into itself, and there are a lot of busy streets all around here. That's one of the things that your homeowner is going to benefit from with these new windows.
Yeah, it was one of the first things she mentioned when we had our initial visit with her, is that she wanted to do something to reduce the sound and make her home a little bit more quiet for her when she's home, as well as making it more energy efficient at the same time.
So these are not hurricane glass, but they are security and safety glass.
Yes, she did want to provide security from intrusion. She wanted to feel a lot safer when she was in the home, and we went with a really energy efficient glass package as well. So she's going to get the comfortability she was looking for, and it's also going to make her feel a lot safer when she's home.
Absolutely. And she's replacing several of the windows on the front and the side of the house. How long will this job take?
This is just going to be one day. We're going to be in and out of here today. She's going to be really happy. The installation team is doing a great job so far, so it's going really well.
They arrived here just shortly after the crack of dawn to get started so they can contain the mess and they can get through this in, just a few hours. So inside is where the work really starts. Your guys have put up protection so nothing inside the home gets damaged.
Yeah, the homeowner's here, and she could be here during the whole installation because we really contain the debris. We work in a small confined area so that she can be there, and we really make sure that the mess is kept to a minimum.
Okay, and it's going to look awesome as well. There's nothing like new windows and doors to really freshen up your home.
Yeah, it's really going to transform the front of the home. It's going to make a big difference.
Okay, thanks so much, Tat Granata from Florida Home Improvement Associates. If you'd like more information, you can call the number on the screen or visit FHAproducts.com.
My mom hired a bath fitter to make me a new bath. My friend Jimmy said that when he got a new bath, it took forever. Jimmy didn't have to take a bath for a month. I didn't even get to miss one bath. It's just not fair.
Bath Fitter will remodel your bath in as little as one day. We've got over 2 million satisfied customers and 35 years experience. Call now or visit bathfitter.com for a free in-home consultation.
The deadly coronavirus officially hitting the U.S.
The markets are plunging for a second straight day.
Health experts warn the U.S. is underprepared. Managing a crisis is what Mike Bloomberg does. In the aftermath of 9/11, he steadied and rebuilt America's largest city, oversaw emergency response to natural disasters, upgraded hospital preparedness to manage health crises, and he's funding cutting-edge research to contain epidemics. Tested, ready.
I'm Mike Bloomberg, and I approve this message.
What did we do today? Well, before dance class, we donated to Goodwill and helped provide jobs and job training to thousands of people in North Florida.
Donate, shop, jobs. Goodwill come from this.
Is there a part of your body that is not covered with these painful tumors?
No.
Shocking real stories
There are many causes for dragon horns or cutaneous horns.
of real-life health nightmares.
Monday at 10 on Channel 4.
Renovating her houseboat by day and camping out on a friend's couch at night, Brenda Turner Ingram is glad to have the demo done and be one step closer to move-in.
We're gonna get the refrigerator, we're gonna get the flooring down, and we're gonna get the cabinetry.
Today, she'll help carpenter Lucas install the new flooring.
Oh, goody, goody, goody. Hey,
Hey
guys,
there.
come on in.
How are you?
I am excellent, ready to get going on the floor.
All right.
Woo-hoo.
So what'd you get?
Oh my gosh, I got this waterproof. It's waterproof flooring and it's white. It's sort
Very
of
cool.
white. Don't you think that'll lighten everything up?
It'll really make it nice
And
and
look,
bright in here.
it's got rubber on the back.
Perfect.
So-
Waterproof, just what you need.
Waterproof is for sure.
The vinyl planks will go right on top of the existing flooring. That will eliminate the need for additional demo, saving both time and money.
Let me see how this interlocks together real quick,
Okay.
and then we'll cut our starters.
All right.
But usually they just
Fits right in.
yeah,
Oh my, no. And then you just push it down.
that's it. It's together.
Yay!
Once they decide on a layout, Brenda holds the vinyl strips in place while Lucas trims them to the right size. With limited workspace, he cuts the flooring inside the boat. Brenda cleans up the dust, and then the next piece goes in. With less than 300 square feet on the main level, this job will be finished in no time. Then, Brenda can focus on more pressing matters.
You still have a lot of work to do in here, and you also have a lot of work learning how to drive this boat.
Oh my gosh, yes. Somebody said that there are places where I can go and take lessons and
Okay.
learn all about boats.
Right.
So that's going to be maybe next month.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Well, I'd say that's a good idea since you're going to be living on a boat full time, knowing how to
think?
drive it.
Yeah.
With the flooring finished, we head into the workshop with Lucas to see the new cabinets take shape. Lucas, you're a cabinet maker by trade, but I would imagine things are a little different when you're building cabinetry for houseboats.
Yeah, there's a lot of different angles that we have to adapt stuff to. Weight is a consideration, keeping the weight down, and then just filling every little space that we can. So we're not building it like you would build a standard cabinet for a house.
Okay, so this is the wood that you're using for the cabinets, right?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, what is this?
This is poplar. It's a pretty inexpensive wood, but it sands well, it works well, and it paints well. And so that's why we're using it. There's a lot of sanding involved in her design. It's kind of a radical design that she has for her cabinets.
Radical design. That somehow that kind of fits Brenda.
Yeah, it definitely does.
So what's the timeline on this? How long is it going to take you to build all these things?
It's going to take a little bit of time. We're doing it kind of part-time, but we have a big push to get her at least moved in a couple of months.
Okay.
So that's going to be the real big push.
Okay, well, let's get going. I'm here. I can help you a little bit, right? All right, safety first.
Yep.
There you go.
Lucas and I work together, and after a few minutes, we have a design we think Brenda will like. Lucas repeats the cuts on the next panel, so when the two cabinet doors are closed, it will look like one continuous wave pattern.
This will pull out and make the bed.
Right.
Meanwhile, Brenda can't wait any longer and has decided to move in. Even though the renovation isn't complete, she's determined to make do.
All I need is the refrigerator, I've got my microwave, I've got my electric plate, and a place to sleep. I'm good.
Even so, she's glad when Lucas shows up to install the cabinets and seating.
Should go in now.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Woo!
There it is.
All right, perfect.
Next, the built-in couches are added to the main living area.
All right, so here's the last screw. It's in.
Yay! Okay, let's get the cushions.
All right.
Okay, here's one. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful.
The couch will provide seating and allow for overnight guests.
Perfect. Will this move when I pull the bed out?
I don't think so.
Oh, yay! Good. So then, and then we'll use those cushions to put here for the bed.
And this comes
all the way out
to a full-size bed.
Woohoo! That's great.
Coming up next on Ready, Set, Renovate, Brenda gets a not-so-pleasant taste of life on the water.
I estimate we ended up pumping about 300 to 400 gallons of water off the boat.
When faced with Hurricane Michael, one product stood strong.
Our windows helped that house survive by withstanding an impact. The testing protocol calls for the product to be impacted by some form of windborne debris, flying debris. Then it has to get cycled with negative and positive pressure, 4,500 times one way, 4,500 times the other way, and then the window still has to operate after that. Our windows were hit by windborne debris. The glass cracked, but the windows still operated. They did what they were supposed to do and protected the home.
To learn more about custom window systems, visit cws.cc.
Looking for fresh, informative health news? Go to BaptistJax.com and click on the Juice section. Test your health knowledge with our monthly quiz from Baptist Health. Go to the contest page on News4Jax.com and you could win a $25 gift card.
I'm Jason Barrett, President and CEO of Flagler Health Plus. Thanks to the players' recent donation of $1 million, we were able to launch a program in St. Johns County Public Schools to address mental health for area students. It's 8 days until the players.
I've been thinking about moving to New York for a while, and now I'm here to make all of my wish upon a star dreams come true. Tomorrow. Tonight, I'm taking you out to meet the gang. Josie, this is Pepper. Jorge, I'm Katie Keene. And we are dancing now. Is this what it's like every night? Welcome to New York.
Katie Keene, new series this Thursday at 8/7 Central, only on the CW.
Serving with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office for over 24 years and living in this community all my life, I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. I've been the victim of a crime. I know how victims feel. My number one goal as News for Jax crime and safety expert is keep you informed, keep you aware, and most of all, keep you safe. I want to be able to provide that kind of perspective so that people will know everything is under control.
Watch News 4 Jax every night starting at 5, the local station.
Now that she's living on her houseboat full-time, Brenda is getting in some practice driving the boat.
Yeah. Sounds good, doesn't it? Purring like a kitten.
She's also learning that life on the water isn't always smooth sailing.
Brenda called, and she sounded mildly alarmed. She had woken up and stepped into water in the bottom of her boat. So I had no idea what was going on. We did have a ton of rain. It was still raining. I mean, it was pouring. And so I headed up to the boat. There was a ton of water. The pumps weren't working. Nothing was working. We ran down and got a working pump, and we put it on, and I estimate we ended up pumping about 300 to 400 gallons of water off the boat. I don't know how long it would have stayed afloat, but it definitely could have sunk if we hadn't started pumping when we did.
After tweaking the electrical system, the pumps are back in business, and Brenda and Lucas can knock out the last few items on the punch list.
We need to figure out what we're going to do about the steps, because you're going to make some steps, right?
Right.
So they're more convenient?
Yes.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on that?
So my thought is to incorporate the steps into the couch.
Okay.
And then maybe make something that will possibly flip over and you could sit on to add temporary seating while you're not using the stairs.
Great, because we're going to put the table right here.
Right.
So then we feasibly could have 3 people here, and I could pull up another chair here. We could eat, drink, be merry, or we could just play cards.
Exactly.
Okay, that sounds awesome.
Brenda, this has come a long way since we were here last time.
Oh my gosh, hasn't it?
It really has.
Still have a little ways to go, but I can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Literally, there's a lot of light coming in here.
Yeah.
Everything in here basically is custom, which it kind of has to be because it's a small space and you're not going to be able to buy anything off the rack that's going to work here.
No, and nothing is straight angled, he told me, you know, so he has to do it custom.
This piece behind the couch is actually additional storage space, right?
Yeah, this is where I'm going to put my CDs and some of my books.
Okay.
And then there's going to be another cushion that we can lean against that's the same color.
That will cover
all of that.
You were in love with this fabric from the beginning. And that's how it, you know, really that's what designers will tell you. Like, find one piece that's your inspiration piece and then you can design the whole space around it. Exactly. So was it what you had in your mind?
Oh my gosh, yes. It's exactly what I had in my mind. We're going to put like a curtain or, you know, a covering down here also with this same color, which will be really nice.
With the interior in good shape, Brenda has been saving the best part for last. She knew she couldn't keep the name compromised, so she asked her friends for suggestions.
Ta-da! This one gal got all over me. She said, "You never change the name of a boat. That's bad luck." Then a friend came up with the idea. He said, "Well, just take the COM off. Make it Promise." Oh, that would have been good.
That's a good idea.
Coming up next on Ready, Set, Renovate, Brenda shares the meaning of the new name.
I'm on the other side now, and I'm on this boat. I'm on a new adventure.
Countless studies show reading is the best skill for children to succeed. March is Reading Awareness Month. That's why News4Jax and Douglas Law Firm are teaming up to help 4 local classrooms embrace the joy of reading. We are excited to showcase our 4 reading rock stars. Join us at 8 a.m. every Monday in March as we announce a new winner on The Morning Show. And kick off your Friday morning with us as The Morning Show team makes a visit to the lucky classrooms.
Get ready for Jacksonville's premier running event. Registration is now open for the Gate River Run 15K, Synovus 5K for charity, JTC Running Junior River Run, and Brooks Rehabilitation Challenge Mile. Sign up at GateRiverRun.com.
It's been 3 months since Brenda Turner Ingram began renovating this 38-foot houseboat. With tons of sweat equity invested, Brenda is ready to show her off.
Hi!
Let's talk about this casual family room,
The
right?
casual. This is where I spend most of my time.
It's so pretty. You were really in love with that fabric, and you sort of centered the whole design and the color scheme around that. When you step in from the main deck of the boat, you come down these stairs, and they're not just stairs. They do a bunch of different things.
Yes, they do. We have a landing there, so you can put your foot on the landing, and that is solid piece, you know. And then underneath that is storage. That's where my table is.
Right.
So if we have like 4 people for dinner, then we've got one on each side. We can pull the steps out, somebody could sit there, and then I have an extra chair that somebody could sit on the other side.
Right.
And when my friend was here, we played cards, rumming all night long till 2.
Perfect for that.
The thing I really love about my kitchen is my custom cabinets and the way everything fits together. I mean, every line goes in from one shelf to another. It's just perfect. I found these beautiful fiberglass buttons. And so, and they're teal. Hello. I was like, that's a no-brainer. And guess what we put them on with? We put them on with fishing wire. Hello. It is a boat.
So you have a ton of extra storage in this pantry. And how many people can say they can pull out their pantry from their formal living room? I mean, that's got to be a one in a million. Give me some potato chips.
Yeah, there it is. When I was trying to figure out the flooring, I looked a lot of places, and you can't just do wood, of course. This is vinyl laminate, and it is very waterproof. I love my floor, and then because of this, everything is light and airy. And then, of course, I had to have rugs to soften it up and give it a pop of color, as you would say. The thing that really surprised me is that I had room for everything. Everything fits.
You really took downsizing to a new level, though. A lot of people will move into condos. What has this meant to your financial life?
Hello. That's what the whole thing was started out to be. I just felt like I needed to get out of debt.
Is it playing out that way?
Oh my gosh, it's beyond what I even thought. At the tip top, 600 or under.
A month?
A month.
That's, you live on $600 or less a month.
Well, actually, last month it was $402.
Does that give you security, knowing that you're going to be able to go forward in your retirement and really not have to worry about money?
Oh, exactly. Well, actually, I want to put some money away because I'd like to start traveling. The boat was $18,000, and then we had some maintenance things that had to be taken care of immediately. So it's about another $5,000, and renovation about $15,000.
Wow. So you are all in, and this is your main residence.
This is it.
You don't pay any property taxes.
None.
Less than $40,000,
Yes.
and you have your expenses down to about $600 a month?
Or less.
That's incredible.
Isn't it though?
It is.
It's so
nice
good.
job. Well played. The final and most important part of this renovation was putting the new name on her boat. Brenda changed it from compromise to something that feels like a perfect fit.
I've been through, we've all been through a lot of things. Went through a horrendous divorce, and then breast cancer, 2 times, 7 surgeries in 6 years. So there were times when I didn't have a lot of hope. It was just a lot to go through. But I'm on the other side now, and I'm on this boat. I'm on a new adventure, and that's why it's refined hope, because this is great. This is great hope. I feel like I'm a living example of refined hope.
If you would like more information about our show, please visit us at ReadySetRenovate.com. Hey guys, we're here with Tat Granata from Florida Home Improvement Associates on a big window install. This homeowner is pretty excited that she's getting all new windows.
Yeah, it's going to make a big difference. There was a lot of things she wanted to change about her window, so she's going to be really happy with the decision she made.
If she'd seen this, she definitely wanted to change this. This is a piece of wood that's been in here for quite a while. This house was built in the late 60s. You can see the water damage up here. The caulk is all broken up, and this is where you start to have problems.
Yeah, and that was one of the things that she was concerned about. The windows weren't sealed properly, and we don't know for how long they weren't sealed properly, but she was starting to see signs on the interior of the home that she really needed to change out. And when we removed the window, you can really see that there was significant water damage and weathering towards the wood that was in there.
Right, so that one's going in the trash, and she has all new pressure-treated wood on the interior framing of the window.
Yeah, we put that in. We just finished that part of the installation. That way we can, what we're installing the windows to, we're going to adhere to something that's really strong and make sure that it's also waterproofed and that she doesn't have those same problems once we're done.
Right. Well, and the first thing your guys did, you can see through the window here that they put up plastic, and it's all over the house because it's sort of like the Hippocratic Oath for doctors, right? At first, do no harm. So you can't mess anything up in the house, and your guys are extremely careful about that.
And it's probably the one thing that we hear the most from the homeowners when we are doing the installations. Their expectations were, because it is construction, we're removing windows and we're doing a lot of work, that they think it's going to be a lot of dust and debris, and they're really happy with how well the area gets contained and they're able to stay in the home and really not have the dirt and the mess associated with a lot of these construction projects.
All right, well, at the end of today, she's going to have brand new double pane windows that will bring her added security and safety, and it's going to make this cute little house look even better.
Yeah, for sure. She's going to really be happy with how everything turned out, for sure.
All right, thanks so much, Tat Granata from Florida Home Improvement Associates. If you'd like more information, you can visit FHAProducts.com.